Britain was once one of the world's wealthiest nations, but today, experts warn that it's no longer a rich country. Living standards have plunged, wages are stagnant, and millions are struggling just to get by. But what exactly went wrong? Why has the UK fallen behind other developed nations? In this video, we'll break down the 10 biggest reasons why Britain is facing an economic crisis, covering everything from stagnant wages and rising costs to a crumbling healthcare system and an unaffordable housing market. Stick around, because reason number 9 is something that could impact future generations the most. If you're wondering what's really happening to the UK economy and what it means for you, then you won't want to miss this. Make sure to watch till the end. And if you find this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on global issues. Let's dive in. One, stagnant wage growth. For years, UK wages have barely increased, failing to keep pace with inflation. According to research, if UK wages had grown at the same rate as in the US, British workers would be earning £4,000 more annually. This stagnation means the average UK household now struggles more than those in countries like Slovenia and Malta. While the cost of essentials has soared, salaries have remained largely unchanged, leaving families with less disposable income. Without significant wage growth, people find it harder to save, invest, or improve their standard of living, leading to overall economic stagnation. Two, weak productivity. The UK has struggled with low productivity since the 2008 financial crisis. Productivity measures output per worker, and when it doesn't grow, wages and the economy suffer. Between 2007 and 2024, the UK ranked poorly among G7 nations in productivity growth. This means businesses are not innovating or investing enough to make work more efficient. Without improvements in productivity, the economy cannot generate higher wages or better job opportunities. As a result, Britain falls behind other advanced economies, worsening its financial position and reducing overall wealth per capita. 3. Austerity measures. Since 2010, the UK government has implemented austerity policies, cutting public spending to reduce national debt. However, these cuts have significantly weakened essential services like healthcare, education, and social security. While the government intended to stabilize the economy, austerity has instead deepened economic inequality. Public sector wages have been suppressed, benefits reduced, and infrastructure investment delayed. These cuts have left many struggling, as lower-income families rely heavily on public services. The impact of austerity is still felt today, contributing to Britain's economic decline. 4. Social safety net erosion. The UK's welfare system, once a safety net for the most vulnerable, has weakened over the years. Benefits for the unemployed no longer cover the cost of basic necessities, and support systems are stretched thin. The rising cost of living, combined with stagnant benefits, leaves many struggling to afford food, rent, and utilities. Compared to other developed nations, Britain offers one of the lowest levels of financial support to its citizens. This erosion of welfare protections has led to an increase in homelessness, food bank usage, and financial insecurity, making life harder for millions. Five, rising cost of living. The cost of living in the UK has surged, outpacing income growth. Housing, energy bills, and food prices have all risen sharply. Inflation has eroded purchasing power, meaning people can afford less with the same amount of money. Rent prices in cities like London have skyrocketed, forcing many to spend over half their income on housing alone. Meanwhile, household energy costs have surged due to supply chain disruptions and global energy crises. As everyday expenses become more unaffordable, British families are left with less disposable income, leading to a lower quality of life. 6. Healthcare system strain. The National Health Service, NHS, has long been a point of pride for Britain, but it is now under immense pressure. Funding cuts, staff shortages, and rising demand have led to record-long wait times for appointments and surgeries. Many patients struggle to receive timely care, forcing some to seek private health care or even travel abroad for treatment. The NHS crisis has resulted in preventable deaths and declining public trust. With healthcare being a crucial aspect of quality of life, a failing system means worse health outcomes and greater financial burdens on families. Seven, educational disparities. The UK's education system has faced continuous budget cuts, leading to larger class sizes, fewer resources, and lower teacher salaries. Many schools struggle to provide students with quality education, particularly in lower income areas. Universities have also become less accessible, with tuition fees rising dramatically over the past decade. As a result, students graduate with massive debt, but limited job prospects. This growing educational divide limits social mobility, making it harder for people from disadvantaged backgrounds to secure well-paying jobs, further contributing to economic inequality. 8. Regional inequality. While London continues to thrive as an economic hub, other regions of the UK have been left behind. Cities in the North and the Midlands have experienced slower economic growth, higher unemployment, and lower wages. Decades of underinvestment in infrastructure and local industries have created a stark divide between prosperous areas and struggling towns. While the government has promised leveling up initiatives, many of these plans have yet to be implemented effectively. This regional disparity means opportunities are concentrated in a few wealthy areas, leaving the rest of the country behind. 9. Housing affordability crisis. Buying a home in the UK has become almost impossible for many young people. Property prices have skyrocketed, while wages have remained stagnant. In major cities, even renting has become unaffordable, with many households spending over half their income on housing. Government schemes like Help to Buy have failed to solve the problem, often inflating prices instead. The lack of affordable housing has forced many to live with their parents well into adulthood or move to less desirable areas with fewer job opportunities. This crisis is a key reason why living standards continue to decline. 10. Environmental degradation. While economic growth has been prioritized, environmental concerns have often been ignored. Pollution levels in major cities have worsened, reducing life expectancy and increasing health issues. The loss of green spaces and rising climate change risks also affect public well-being. Britain's reliance on fossil fuels and slow transition to renewable energy have further exacerbated environmental challenges. This degradation not only impacts quality of life, but also makes the UK less competitive in the global shift towards sustainable economies. Without strong environmental policies, future generations will inherit an even worse situation. As we've seen, Britain's decline is a result of multiple factors: economic stagnation, weak policies, rising costs, and social inequalities. While solutions exist, they require strong leadership and bold reforms. Do you think the UK can recover from this crisis? Let us know in the comments. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into global economic issues. Thanks for watching.